Good evening, vampires, werewolves, and all other nocturnal beings. Welcome to Tiddies By Night, a Vampire the Masquerade actual play run entirely by creatures of marginalized genders, and presented by Tabletop Tiddies. My name is Kelly, my pronouns are they, them, and I will be your storyteller for tonight. Before we get into this episode, we want to acknowledge the colonial history of Canada and how Canada has and continues to take from the Indigenous people. The effects of colonization are still felt to this day, and we acknowledge that this episode is being recorded on the stolen lands of the Secwepemc, Semiahmoo, Katzie, Kwantlen, Musqueam, Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, and Coast Salish First Nations. If you would like to know more about the effects of colonization and support some Indigenous charities and organizations, you can go to the resources page on our website at tabletoptiddies.com/resources. With me, I am joined by the investigators of the Occult and Unusual.
Hello, my name is Emily Matchette, and my pronouns are she, her, and I play Imogen White, who is a salubri, whose pronouns are also she, her.
Hello, everybody. My name is Charlene Bear. You can call me Char. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Octavia Smith, the Tremere, whose pronouns are also she, her.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rachel Theilade. My pronouns are she, her, and I will be playing Evelyn Stormloft, the nosferatu, whose pronouns are also she, her.
We have an extra person here. Sarah, welcome.
Special guest!
Hey!
Hello!
Hello,
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from.
Who are you?
What's going on?
What?
Where am I? It's not Tuesday. My name is Sara Mayfield. My pronouns are she, her, and today I'm playing Wright, who is a nosferatu, and the pronouns Rat uses are it.
It.
Nice.
It's it. What is it?
Today, as always, we will be using Sirenscape to help make our streams more atmospheric and also to allow us to have our extra special guests, who are our sires, come in as needed if we get some hungry in here. You can use it too. It is free at Sirenscape.com. Check it out.
And we're going to be doing a shout out for our fellow Twitch tabletop streamers. Today we are shouting out, wow, words. The Venture Maidens. The Venture Maidens is a 5-year running 5th edition femme non-binary powered Dungeons and Dragons campaign brought to life as a bi-weekly live stream and podcast. The stories they tell both on and off the table are fun, fearless, and unapologetically human. They've just premiered their brand new 2nd campaign with a fresh cast of characters set in the same homebrewed world of the Plains, which has led to the creation of their new campaign guide produced by 2C Gaming. Find the Maidens everywhere online to keep up with their streaming schedule at Venture Maidens. You can become a venturer and support the Maidens through patreon.com/Venture Maidens, or find the Venture Maidens campaign guide for pre-order on Kickstarter. You should also subscribe to their Twitch and YouTube channels if you want to witness the action live, and also the VODs will be the YouTube. And finally, download the edited podcast wherever podcasts are free. Venture away!
Such a good last line. I love it.
I love it.
All right. Are we all ready then?
Ready.
Oh god,
Heck yeah.
I just minimized everything. So hold
Oh boy.
I
All
love
right.
it when that happens.
So, last time on Tiddies by Night, the party at the Lee Estate raged on as the IOU was rushed to Olive and Melinda's secret chambers. It was there that they found both hosts were conscious again and had devised a new plan for Imogen's performance. The idea was for Imogen to train Melinda to fake playing the violin in an effort to take the credit away from the salubri. Meanwhile, Evelyn and Octavia returned to the scene of the Inquisitor's sword, only discovered that it had been dissolved by acid. Near the weapon, they found a trail of blood that led into the garden where a corpse had been stashed. The body's throat had been slit, in addition to a wound it had sustained from a kindred earlier that night. To prepare for the performance, Olive helped Imogen learn the song the old-fashioned way, only to realize that the classical style was hindering the quality of the song. The Toreador, putting ego aside, allowed Imogen to play the music as an Irish jig, which was enough to unlock the magic within the notes. Everyone reconvened in the music room where tensions were high and unlives were at risk. With violin in hand, Imogen performed the song masterfully, and the audience was brought to bloody tears. With the lives and reputations of the coterie safe, they made to leave the party and were granted a life boon each. That's right, all of you. I don't think you realized that at first.
No, I thought it was for all of us together, just like one.
A warding
wild.
A warding ritual was installed in the Haven, and Imogen was allowed to keep one free violin.
That's cool.
Nice.
So we are going to actually start a little in media res. We start in an unpaved side street, wedged tightly together. A fog billows through the tunnel-like cross-hatching of alleyways. It has been a few days since the seemingly never-ending storm has passed, but the ground is still thick with mud and marsh. We see a figure slumped against one moss-covered wall of this passageway. Thick, old blood is pooling in the muck below it. A swarm of rats have gathered at its feet, squealing and lapping up its cursed vitae. Angry shouts can be heard in the distance. For the moment, there is reprieve. Sarah, would you like to describe your character?
Yeah. So, Rat is like a 30-year-old person. That's Nosferatu. So like the classic, like pale skin, pointed ears, gross ass face. And
yes.
yes.
So Wilmer.
But it's hey.
Old 40-year-old Wilmer.
Yeah. So one of the things that's noticeable about its face is there's like all of these like little like scars from like rat bites and stuff that it had during its life. So it's like a very visible disfigurement throughout its body. And what hair that is left on its head is like white, scrawny, and falling off. And then in terms of clothes, just like your typical ratty beggar's clothes, like cotton that's falling apart with holes and all that fun stuff.
Nice. And as you stand here, just riddled with bullet wounds, you have about 6 bullets in you right now.
Shit.
So you're feeling pretty rough. You actually have sustained several superficial wounds at this point, and one aggravated. So in the moment, if you wish, you could try to focus your blood and heal, if you would like.
Sure. How do I do that again?
So if you would like to roll, if you want to get rid of the one aggravated, you can roll 3 dice, all of which are hunger dice, so you could potentially get hungrier, or you can roll 1
Perfect.
dice to heal a superficial wound.
Nah, let's do it. Let's get hungry.
All right.
Feel like I've had a pretty shitty day.
Throw caution to the wind.
Yeah. All right. So that is that is 1 pass and 5 into 3.
All right. So you get 2 extra hunger as you
Perfect.
focus, and as you're sitting there in the alleyway, you see the bullets kind of like push out of your skin and just fall down amongst the rats, who start lapping up the blood off of them, and the wounds heal up. And you hear the familiar voice of your sire in your head. Ah, my precious rat. What a predicament you have found yourself in. Hunted in the streets. Why not turn around and devour those who have done this to you?
Oi. Not yet.
You push out the feelings of your beast within you.
Perfect.
You're in Southwark right now. You've been here for about 3 months since Evelyn has been informed that you're being sent down here. You're pretty close to the bank of the River Thames, and you're about near like the Southwark Bridge at this point. And you know that things have got a bit too heavy for you to handle.
Dicey. So I think Rat's gonna try to run over, because the Southwark Bridge goes from one neighborhood into another, right? So I would get out of this territory. Heck yeah, we're sprinting.
Cool. Are you gonna try to go stealthy or just as fast as you can?
Fast.
All right.
Let's go fast.
So you just dig in to your celerity and start booking it through the streets. You're pushing through all of these alleyways, cutting around corners, and the mud is just like slick under your feet as you are sticking a little bit. And you make your way onto a larger street now. Fog has started to drift in as the storm has passed. This sort of never-ending thick of fog has covered the city. And you see ahead of you the lantern lights that indicate the bridge. Give me a wits and awareness real quick.
All right. Wits and awareness.
Heck yeah.
Is this
Wits is an
an
attribute,
ability? Okay.
and
Yeah.
awareness
Attribute.
is a skill. So you'll add those 2 dots together, and that's the number of dice
Okay.
you'll roll.
Yeah. This whole scene is like a mini tutorial.
Perfect.
Yeah, like a video
That's
game.
exactly what I need. A, B, C, D. All right. Wits and awareness. What?
Yes,
Yeah.
What
awareness.
was the other one?
Yeah.
Awareness.
Awareness, yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay. And then because I'm 3 hungry, 3 of these are
Hunger
Need to be
dice.
the
Hunger
hunger
dice.
dice, yeah.
perfect.
You're getting it. You got it.
Look at it. We got it. We
You're a
got it.
professional already.
All right. So that is I got one of the hungy dices was it was a 10. I forgot that 0 was 10 and not
Yeah.
0.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so all my hunger dice passed, and then the other one that wasn't a hunger dice did not pass.
wow. So that would be 4 successes.
Mm-hmm.
That would be 4 successes.
As you sort of like skid out of the alleyway and stand in the middle of this main street, you spot just in front of you, sort of at the base of the bridge, a lone figure, just a silhouetted shape sort of walking towards you. And you can hear as they click their tongue and they say, "Thought you could get away from me that easy then. Not many escape from us."
Hey, I've gotten away from worse before, and I'm like my namesake. I will continue to live through these gutters, and nothing you can do can stop it.
Oh, I think there's quite a lot we can do. And they click their tongue again, and you hear a splash next to you as another figure lands to your side, and a rifle is pointed at your head.
Jesus. I would like to, do. I can't remember where it is on the sheet.
I think I know. You want to?
There's a lot of things on the sheet.
Are you
to
looking
be
for
fair.
your blink ability?
Yeah, thank you. That's what I want to do.
All right. Where are you going to blink to?
Because it's basically where it can run. So can I blink to the side of the riverbank and then jump in and swim away?
Hell yes. So as this gun is pulled up to the side of your head, you stare past the figure on the side of the bridge to the riverbank, and you hear the gunfire go off. But by the time you hear it, it's at a distance because you are now standing at the side of the riverbank, and you jump in as the figures call out after you. And you begin to swim across the fairly heavy flow of the river.
Yeah.
So I'm going to need a strength and athletics to make your way across this river unharmed.
All right. I want to
Good
say
luck.
that before I like fully swim away, I think I yell back at the figure and I'm like, "Better luck next time."
Yeah, rub it in.
Yeah. All right, so I have 2 successes and then 2 fails on my hunger dice.
Okay. It's pretty rough. There's like water rushing through your open wounds and pushing against the current is pretty heavy. It actually takes you down a bit further than you would hope, but you do manage to get across. And as you sort of like get yourself out of the water on the other side of the bridge, you spot one of the trusty sewer grates that your gang is so used to having access to.
Oh, heck yeah. We're sliding on in.
Just like slimy. Classic Evelyn friends. Just
That sound.
slimy all the time.
Oof.
Yeah, blood, like river sludge, all that fun stuff.
Other sludge.
Sludge.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Blood.
I mean the water's coming out of the sewage and it's
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a shower is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That disgusting river water is washed away. With fresher
Emily's
water.
face for the podcast is
Fucking
appalled.
So gross. Y'all disgust me. Whoa.
All right, we are going to cut away from Rat sort of slinking into the sewer now in their safe environment back to the IOU. It has been 2 months since the event of the party.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, so we back to like we know no longer 3 hunger. Okay,
all,
cool.
all your hunger and willpower has. I'm going to assume at that point you've maintained it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
During this time, the IOU has gotten a boost in popularity.
Hell yeah.
Some from the behest of the Lees, some from the Sydney, the Malkavian Primogen, and some from Kine, who have noticed that the increased foot traffic in the area is centered around your place of business. As I said, the storm has passed, and now the city is sort of this classic London fog. In the north side, it's less like thick and oppressive and more like cool and casts rays from all of the lanterns and whatnot. We're gonna do something a little different right now. Since you have been getting several job offers over the last couple months, I'm going to run through a list. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you who the client is, tell you sort of the elevator pitch of the case, and it is up to you as to whether or not you would wish to take it. At which point I will tell you what the outcome was, and there may be a choose your own adventure style from that to determine what your reward is.
Heck yeah. This is
Interesting.
cool.
I love that.
I'm always like, just tell me what you guys do in Tiddies. I'm like, whatever, just tell me. This is more fun.
Start writing poems real fast now.
So, the first client, actually a few days after the party, is a local bar owner who you know to be a caitiff. For those of you who don't know, a caitiff is like clanless. They basically, when they were changed, they didn't inherit all of the abilities from their sire and just sort of a hodgepodge of abilities. So they're kind of like the lost ones, the lost boys. They came in stating that a lot of their clientele, who are generally thin bloods, are going missing, and there's a lot of them just sort of disappearing en masse who aren't showing up, who are regulars. So, as a group, would you wish to take this this case?
I think Evelyn would be interested in that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Of course, tell me more.
All right. So after some investigation, talking to some of the clients who are still around, you found out that there was a schoolyard-style rumor going around that would basically help thin bloods lose their curse. And a lot of the clients had been doing this ritual and then stepping out into the daylight, expecting that the curse had been taken away.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Immediately dying. You couldn't find the source, but you managed
Wow.
to spread enough information to the remaining of them that the rumor has been died down, basically. And as such, your coterie has gotten a trivial boon from the bar owner, which is basically like, a handy favor once in a while. The second case is from a Malkavian who Evelyn would know to be a pretty successful burglar. And they claim that some of the houses that they've been trying to rob have just straight up disappeared. Just no more house where it was.
But they're Malkavian, so like, is that actually true, or are they like in their dream thing again? You know, like.
Well, here's the thing: is that I want to help every single person who walks through that door. So it's not up to me. My vote is always yes.
So we got one yes.
Can
I think-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You go.
Evelyn.
No. You go, because Evelyn's got. They're a burglar, so you said they were a successful burglar.
Yeah, pretty successful Malkavian burglar.
Okay. Because they might be somebody I want on my side, so I'm more inclined, even if I don't think the houses are going missing, I'm inclined to give them a hand.
All right,
But-
let's do it. I'm so intrigued by these mysterious disappearing houses.
Kelly, is there a limit to how many?
How many can we say yes
Let's say yes
to?
to all of them.
I will tell you now, some of them might not have good outcomes, so it's entirely up to you.
So that's
Okay.
fair. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
They might be shady as hell.
But are we
I
going with
would-
this one?
I would like. Am I able to use abilities before we decide, or are we just? It's like quick.
I would assume that you would use your abilities to solve the case. But if you have a specific one that you want to do, let me know.
Okay, I would like to try and premonition this. Is it a man?
Yes, named Dunn. I named all
Dunn.
these people.
Love it.
Dear
Who's the bar
Dunn.
owner? No, back up. Who's the bar
Frances
owner? 'Cause-
Cooper.
Super.
Frances Cooper.
Yeah, she is caitiff that
Nice,
owns a
nice.
bar and seems pretty chill. Just was worried
Cool.
about her clientele.
I want to
Yeah.
put Dunn's head in my hands, and I would like to premonition as I'm holding onto his skull.
All right. Through this premonition, you in fact saw the houses. Like the Dunn was going up to the house, scoped it out, and was like scratching their chin, and then the house just disappeared.
There seems to be some truth to this. I am very intrigued. I believe you.
So you're gonna take it?
Yeah.
I bet we're gonna take all of them,
right.
honestly.
I'm gonna take all of them.
So through this investigation, you discovered that the houses actually belonged to a Ravnos, which is sort of the like trickster kind of cool illusionist clan. And they were just concealing these locations so that the Malkavian would stop stealing from them. The outcome of this is that unless you do something about the Malkavian, the Ravnos is just going to keep doing this until the Malkavian gets tired, and you don't get a reward.
Oh. Well, that's anticlimactic.
The third case. This one's actually just from a letter that is left at the door. It is from the owner of a pawn shop that says that there are strange noises coming from a grandfather clock in the attic. And they designated a time and date that you could come investigate it.
Yes.
I do love antiques.
The outcome is that there was a small piece of machinery or mechanism within the grandfather clock that was getting caught at around 3 a.m. and making this like whirring noise. But as a reward, you are allowed to take the grandfather clock and you can install it somewhere.
Oh, excellent.
So cool.
I feel like
Excited.
everybody in this situation is so excited about this, and Evelyn's just like, oh my god.
Don't you see, Evelyn? It's associated with the witching hour. Even though it was a benign mechanical error, still 3 o'clock.
Oh, you're going to leave it busted? I mean, it's cool.
Yeah, probably.
Fuck yeah, I wasn't going to, but okay.
Cool.
I'm
Sweet.
so thrilled we're spending our time doing things like this. Yes, this is wonderful.
Not
Yeah.
everything can
Here's
be a
the
lovely
thing.
apple.
We'll be out. It's only going to bug Marguerite then.
Oh, yeah, Marguerite's caseload or
Really?
like workload is getting pretty heavy now because of all these cases.
Yeah.
But yeah, you now have a grandfather clock that at 3 a.m. makes
Just
a weird
like-
whirring noise.
We always know
Amazing.
what time it is. You know, it's better to plan our day.
Yeah. All right. The next case is a young couple that has come in to a new home. They inherited one from their relative. Their names are Esta and Guy Hughes. And they've claimed that the well outside of their home, at night they can hear laughter. And they've checked and there's no kids or anything, which was what they were worried about. But that they are pretty sure their well is haunted.
Ooh.
Absolutely, we'll be happy to help you out.
For this one, I would like to switch on my awe for the interaction, which is a new ability that I have earned. And I would like to just play up the mysterious seer. You know, I'm going to play the part a bit because I feel like this one is not true.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
just would like
It's like
to fluff it up a bit.
Warrens, where this young couple has moved into a new home and it's not quite what they expected, and you are the professional ghost hunter that is here to save their lives.
Yes. I am not a liar. I'm just playing the part well.
So I'm not even going to ask if you're taking these anymore because I'm assuming you're just
You don't know.
going to be
Love
yes.
it.
Maybe one of them will be very suspicious and will
Yeah.
say no.
Saying yes to all of them.
So the interactions were pretty nice. You all went to their home, and it was a lovely, quaint, country home. And sure enough, at night, you could hear these faint, chittering laughter coming from the well. And through your knowledge into the supernatural, you found that it was a group of puka that had set up a den in the bottom of the well, and they were just sort of hanging. It was their home, and they were having some fun and partying at night.
I don't know what that is.
It's kind of like a fairy that's all about tricksy and laughter and upbeat. So how would you like to approach this one? As there's multiple ways that it could go.
Yes.
That's so fun.
Could also not be fun. Fairies aren't to be fucked with.
I believe from my research, puka like to try and repair things. Am I thinking, is this
I
correct?
think that's Bogarts or Bogans or something.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm misremembering. I
Yeah,
played one changeling game and I'm like, who are
I literally
all of
was
them?
Wikipedia changeling.
Yeah.
characters.
Okay, shoot.
are
Okay, can I
the-
roll to see what they like other than just being tricksy?
You would just know again.
Ooh,
just
okay,
through-
yeah. What would I know?
They're just having fun, and if you've found them a more fun time than hanging out in this well, getting wasted, they might move along.
Imogen, do you have any fun spots that you like to go to in the evening as you explore nature? Perhaps these puka can find a new place to make their humble abode.
Probably. In all actuality, probably. I imagine there's probably a community garden or something
Yeah,
that I frequent that
classic.
probably has a big old tree that they can fuck around in.
Sure. So
That's
you
very Imogen vocabulary there.
Yeah.
so through Imogen's persuasion and whimsy, has convinced these puka to move into a sort of community garden with a big tree where they get in a lot of fights with the local gnomes, but are out of the way now. And as a reward, this young couple has given you a basket of vegetables from their garden and have offered to send you more as they have more than they would need.
I can use these in the strudels. They could be savory strudels.
The next one is from a aristocrat named Maxwell Remington, who claims that his wives who have died of illnesses are now haunting him.
Immediately, I gesture to Evelyn.
But why?
Suspicious.
Well, do I know of the name? Have I heard of this name on the streets, this aristocrat?
Give me a... This sounds almost like an etiquette as knowing
God
rich
damn it.
people. So let's do
Oof.
intelligence and etiquette.
Well, that's not going to go well, so.
Good luck. You can rouse
Hey.
the blood in your intelligence if you feel like it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to because I have no etiquette, so. sorry, newbie, not actually rouse the blood for a roll. What does that entail, and what does that give me? Is it 2 extra dice?
Yeah.
Or is okay? But what do I do? Do I have to rouse check to see if I get hungry? I assume.
Yeah. Give me
Yes.
one rouse
Okay.
roll.
And I think it lasts for the scene.
That was a success.
Nice. No sire for you.
Whoa. So that is 1, 2, 3 successes.
Okay. Yeah, you know that this is actually a pretty well-known aristocrat and has had a run-in with wives dying of the flu and other various diseases over the years. In the community, everyone feels bad for him. And
Okay, so he's not like nobody thinks he's shady. Nobody doesn't like him.
high society does not think he's shady.
Okay.
That was such DM language right there.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to take the job, but then can I also go and send William to snoop around on him
For
just
sure.
to like see if we can get some dirt on this bad boy?
Yeah, that'll be all part of the
The actual job.
So
Cool.
after several nights of investigating his home, not finding any evidence, you do in fact have a night where you run into what is not a ghost of one of his ex-wives, but instead a kindred of one of his ex-wives. You discover that a local La Sombra woman has been freeing these women from their shitty husband, and as such, they have been terrorizing him over the past few months.
Oh, like, can she spill the deets as to how terrible he was? Because I might want a little snack.
Veiled domestic abuse.
Hey, can I have a snack?
For sure. So you go in there, have an incredible encounter, murdering this man and devouring him.
Amazing. I love that.
Yay!
Yay.
The now La Sombra wives take over his large estate, and you are given a major boon for assisting them.
Excellent. From the La Sombra?
Yeah.
Amazing.
And the La Sombra have a new cool chill haven.
Woo! You're welcome, friends.
The plus side, they all got portraits while they were alive, so the house is just littered now with portraits of them.
Ooh.
Yes.
And the final one, a Bruja woman by the name of Priya Chambers has approached you about a week ago, and she has claimed that her and her friends have this hideout that they're pretty sure is infested with ghosts, and they want you to come in and sort of scare them off.
Absolutely, we'd be happy to help.
I look to Octavia because you are the ghost expert. Do you feel up to the task?
Oh, of course. But perhaps we won't scare them away. Usually there are easier ways to deal with these things. And I would like to try and approach the situation much more open-heartedly.
Okay.
And see if these ghosts have anything that they desperately are needing.
Cool. Well,
I will use my spirit board.
Cool. So as you're setting up your spirit board, you are accosted by the Bruja gang, as this was indeed a trap.
Lovely.
And I'm going to need the 4 of you, because you can use Prophet as well, to beat a combined difficulty of 9 through combat, either using dexterity and melee, strength and brawl, or dexterity and brawl. Any combination of dex or strength and brawl or melee.
Well,
Can I use abilities at this point?
Sure.
yeah, I would actually like. Actually, I'm not using.
I'm rolling 2 dice, guys.
Okay.
And they're both my decks. I don't have any brawl or melee.
Well, I don't think I could use anything.
1
there.
success!
Hey, so we got 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
All right, we're up to 6, y'all.
Okay, I'm as Octavia is suddenly in danger, Prophet is going to activate his new ability,
Ooh.
which is Arms of Arms of Ahriman.
Yes.
I didn't want to say it wrong. Arms of Ahriman. And shadow appendages explode from his body and attack these Bruja bitches who are getting all up in our grill. And I got 2 10s, so that's already +4.
Heck yeah,
5,
bud.
6, 7 from profit.
7. All right. So an all-out brouhaha. As the lot of you are jumped, Imogen manages to get in a few blows and hold her own.
Thank you.
Evelyn, sword fencing with some of them, manages to slice them, and Octavia sort of slinks off into the shadows as a demon spirit dog begins tearing these vampires apart. And you managed to kill a few of them and send off the rest, and sustain no long-lasting, aggressive, or aggravated or superficial damage. And a bonus is that everyone knows what you did now, and word is
nothing.
spread a
That's
little
fine.
bit to not fuck with you.
Don't fuck with us.
Yeah. Is there any chance that I could have an opportunity to slip a bloodstone into one of the escaping Brujas?
Sure.
Okay, great. I want to know where they are at. That's all I want to know.
Sounds good. I will keep that in mind. All right. So with the 2 months having passed, a pretty active caseload, Marguerite is now just like typing up a storm of man. There's just so many poems in here. You don't.
Well, there's less metaphors though.
That's true. There are more literal poems, which has been very helpful. In the meantime,
Sorry, can I interrupt? Is Marguerite all human? I forget.
you have no idea.
Oh, crap.
You have
Oh.
none of you have told me that you've made an effort to find out.
I would like to find out.
No, but she's not a
We
vampire.
hired her.
Because she's not a vampire because she didn't, like, she stopped Evelyn from killing me. So I would assume, but also I know nothing about this lore. So someone,
Well, none of us are feeding her, so she's not a ghoul.
You can give
or she's not one of our ghouls.
one of you
Yeah.
can do. I think it's Sense the Beast.
I can.
I cannot. Okay, yeah.
I can.
I
yes.
can. I'll sense the beast.
Or is it Sense the Unseen? Which is the one that
I've
actually?
I have sensed the beast.
Okay.
Yeah, I also have Sense the Beast, so.
It's resolve in animalism,
Indeed.
which
What
is
my
just 3
resolve?
for
I don't even remember what resolve is. Okay. I'll do it as well. We'll see who rolls best.
Heck yeah.
That was only 1 success, so you're probably.
Yeah, it was only 1 success.
Well, fuck. We don't know.
You know what? I'm using a willpower because I want to. 2 successes now.
2 successes.
And I
Yeah.
got 1.
She's not human, but you aren't sure what she is.
Do I ever notice her eating the strudels that we have out for people?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I would like to make Marguerite. I'm sorry, I know you hate that nickname. Marguerite,
that name.
you've been working so hard for us, and of course we pay you well, but I would love to give you an extra special treat. Please follow me. And I lead her into my seance room, and I've prepared with the fresh vegetables from that couple, like an extravagant ratatouille meal for her pleasure.
Nice. She eats it, and as much as she can, she seems happy about it. And it picks up her mood a bit, filing all of these mostly poem-based caseloads.
I wouldn't take that as much as she can. She doesn't like it. I feel like that's just like her
Well,
state
did
of
she
being is
throw
just
up
a little
afterwards?
grumpy.
Because we know that she will throw up if she can't have it.
Nope. She doesn't. After a few, like, what's it called? Subtraction of variables. There's a better way of saying that. Anyways, after doing a few tests.
Process of elimination.
Yes.
Wow, yes. I said all of those words different. Those are all synonyms. She doesn't seem to be kindred, and that's as much as you can figure
All right.
out. Anyways, also,
What if we ask her? Do you
Hey,
Marguerite,
what are you?
I think you should do it, Imogen.
Marguerite,
yeah.
you know, the girls and I were talking, and I was just wondering, I had a question
Stop
for you.
pulling me into this.
I'm pulling everybody into this.
Hmm.
Where did you come from? You know, I'm new, so. And when did we hire you? And what's your backstory? And more. I just want to get to know you a bit more. Flash her a brilliant smile.
Give me a charisma and persuasion.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
All of those things that you can do so well.
I'm good at that shit. Four successes.
She's gonna. I assume you're having this conversation alone with her.
Evelyn might be slinking around. I don't know.
I feel like I passed by the doorway as you said. The girls and I were talking. I'm like, don't bring me into this. And then I left.
She's gonna kind of like put her hand on your shoulder, and it's like a pretty heavy hand. She's a bit taller than you are, and she says, "Listen, doll. You and your friends are running around at night. You got this blood, give you all these powers and stuff. It's cool. I don't judge you. Whatever. I'm not from here."
No,
And
I'm not either. I was born in Ireland.
Yeah. I mean the whatever you would call it. Earth, the ground, the material plane, whatever.
What?
I don't know how much I want to tell you, but it's a pretty fucked up place where I'm from.
I lean in real close. Are you an angel?
Sure. If you want to call me an angel, go ahead. Let's just say it's a place that you'll never get to go, and that ain't just because of your cursed ass blood.
In our Zoom chat, the theories are running wild.
She pats you on the shoulder and says, "Sleep tight, kid," and sort of walks away.
That might be the first time that anyone's told Imogen that she cannot go to heaven.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think.
Her,
Oh no!
Imogen might be shook.
her little sweet Irish Catholic soul is doomed.
Well,
And now she will go into 100-year-long Edward Cullen style depression. Just kidding. don't
move
worry.
to Alaska. All right. In the meantime, so 2 months have gone by. I will say that you guys also had the access to the theater, so you could go see a show basically whenever you want. And I believe Imogen did.
Every show I can.
Yes.
I would like to go with Imogen. Yeah,
For
I
sure.
think we'd all go. I wouldn't leave out Evelyn.
Yeah, I'll go once or twice with them. I'll be like, it's fine. It depends on what show is going on. I feel
After I
like.
find out that Marguerite is an angel, I invite her every single night also.
So we're
She
gonna.
might not say yes, but I invite her every single night.
It's like maybe if you invite her enough, she'll be like, just
And you know
kidding,
what? I have a
can go to
specialty
heaven.
I have a specialty in calligraphy, so I'd write her a fancy ass letter just like the Lees wrote for us.
Beautiful. So we're actually going to say that this is a night where Imogen, Octavia, Marguerite, and Prophet have actually gone to the theater.
Oh, all of us.
No,
What?
leaving Evelyn.
Oh, I'm by myself. Yes. Amazing. This show sucked. I didn't want to go.
Yes, and good job, Rachel.
So we see Evelyn sort of mulling over some of your work, some of the information that your gang has been bringing in, and you hear in the grate next to your desk the of somebody coming through the sewer.
William, I didn't call for you.
Rat, you hear Evelyn call out for William.
Yes.
It's not fucking William.
Oh dear. I pull up the grate and I'm like, you can come in. I assume it is important. And do I notice, like, is Rat in bad shape still, or?
Yeah, several
Okay.
several slash wounds, and the bullet holes haven't all healed up, and
Oh, okay.
the like tattered clothes have particularly more tatters and visible bullet wounds and bloodstains.
So
And
worse
somehow
than
still
usual.
soaked.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
just slimy as all hell.
Well, you look absolutely horrible even for your standards, Rat. Come
Thanks for the compliment.
in, as always. I help it up into
So slimy.
into the building and not into the sewer.
And the two of you are now standing in your dungeon bedroom with the several chains and racks and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
You would not believe the couple days I've had.
I can see that. What happened?
Well, I went to go and check out the area whose name that you
Southwark.
told me
The
to find was the
Southwark.
Southwark. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I heard there were killings and murders going on. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I figured, just me, I could do it, right? Less
yes.
conspicuous than everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
It was all fine and dandy. There were people disappearing, but I managed to figure it out so that it's everyone's disappearing too. It's not just us.
William failed to mention that it was kindred. I thought it was simple dock workers disappearing. That is interesting.
I think he did mention that some of your
Did he?
gang was going missing.
Oh,
That's
was
why
the gang members. Okay.
they were all
I wasn't
pull
sure
out
if
of-
that was. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I remember William being, yeah, people are going missing. It's fine. Like,
So casual.
Yeah,
yeah, and I'm like, oh, okay.
he specifically
Cool.
told you that they had pulled basically the remainder of your gang from that area because
Okay.
they were going missing, and Rat
Okay,
was down
cool.
there alone.
Never mind. Retcon what I said. I will not be speaking to
Fix it in post.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're all just disappearing off the streets but we can't find no bodies. They're not washing up on the riverbeds or being found in taverns or alleys. They're just gone.
Interesting. I gesture to the slash wounds and the gunshots. Well, I take it you didn't disappear, so who did this to you?
Well, that's a good question, ain't it? So, I went to sleep, just as I do every morning, and then I woke up in a crate. And then I managed to get out, and then I was getting chased, and there was all these bullets and slashes, and then this little shit stared down at me, clicking his tongue. Like a bloody nuisance, to be honest.
Well,
And then
you managed to escape.
yeah. Think I'm the first one, eh?
Well, if anybody was going to, it was going to be you, Rat. And I'm glad you did. I need someone around I can trust.
Yeah. But the thing that sticks with me is it's not. The bodies were never found. It just screams that there's some kind of dark ritual thing, and it wasn't just an attack on us. It feels like attack on everyone,
There were a few interesting things I found out at the Lee's gathering a couple months back. There
Yeah?
are indeed inquisitors around hunting us, and we never caught them. And it seemed to be covered up, and I wonder if it's linked anyway.
Bastards.
Hmm.
Could very well be.
Well, you are free to stay here. It is safe. We won't have any unwanted intruders. We do have ways of patching you up if you need assistance in that matter. You might need to be. I have been chained up to do so. So I'm just saying you might have to agree to be chained up so that you don't accidentally eat her. But she's very good at it.
Don't eat me.
If that's all right with you, you must
Might be a
obviously
good
consent
idea.
first. But
Yeah. I'm a little hungry too, so probably a good idea to get tied up if I'm going to be touched up, if you
yes.
get my gist.
But I have very good associates that will be able to help us figure this out, I think.
Rat, you hear a strange whirring noise coming from somewhere in the dungeon.
This show's on at 3 a.m. still?
Oh, yes. It's 3 a.m.
What is that?
Oh, that's just the clock. It's a very long opera.
Went out partying after.
Yeah, there's after
Yeah.
parties. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Lees
we
probably
went-
saw them and were like, "You must come to the party."
No, we went to Francis's
That bar. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Took Marguerite to Francis's bar.
Night on the town.
All right.
Yeah, I think we're just ready to wait for these buds to get back so we can get to work. I
All
think,
right.
yeah.
Marguerite goes somewhere. Home, maybe?
Where does she
No.
live?
As Octavia, Imogen, and Prophet come back to the IOU. It is locked up as you had left it, as I assume you go through the front entrance, unlike other people.
Where do you
Yes.
think she lives?
I'm not quite sure. I mean,
I honestly am so intrigued.
is it rude that we don't have a place for her to stay here?
Oh, you know that I'm gonna start fixing up one of the bedrooms now.
Oh, that would be nice.
She's an employee.
We're family here, I say to the god voice.
Well, you know, and then I like go really close to her. She's an angel.
She's an
told me.
angel.
Well, she told me.
What do you mean?
Like an angel.
She flat out told you that she was an angel, not from this earth.
She said she wasn't from this earth, and I asked her if she was an angel, and she said sure. Yes.
Well, that means she's an angel. Very, very interesting. Quite interesting that she's chosen to keep up her time with some demons of the night. But you should definitely
Imogen,
make a room for her.
sits down.
Imogen, I hate to break this to you. I really thought that your aunt would have done this. I guess it all happened so quickly. Being who we are, being what we are, it's up to you how you would like to lead your life. But some beliefs lead us to know that we will not be entering the afterlife. As much as you are a sweet angel,
The angel's not me. The angel's Marguerite, actually.
very, very true. But do keep that in mind. The way that you keep yourself so kind, so warm, so open is critical for one such as yourself. And then I walk away.
Like, I'm done.
You're going to hell. Rat Nevelin, you can hear movement now, and the muffled voices of Octavia and Imogen upstairs.
I go start fixing up a bedroom for Marguerite, though. We
Um,
have the space. There's no reason why she can't have a room here.
I assume we have just kind of found a space for Rat to rest up. We're like, you want to just chill? You can just chill wherever you want. There's a nice comfy spot here. There's a comfy spot there.
And, like that takes like a bit of the floor, just like splashes some mud on it, and just kind of like lies down.
Fair. But that also, fair enough. I'm going to go and tell my associates we have company, and I will go upstairs and go, we have a situation. Would you all follow me downstairs? I need you to meet my friend.
Any
And-
friend of yours is a friend of mine.
Well, good.
Of course.
Yeah, we go downstairs. Rat, meet the rest of my team. Everyone,
So-
this is Rat.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Bastards you've been hanging with. Nice to meet you. And I think he's just gonna go around and just slap all of them on the back.
Don't mind its language. They are very friendly.
Octavia is like, Octavia Smith, she, her. And she'll go to shake your hand.
Boy, it's Rat. It. He just like smashes. He does one of those like forearm shakes.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
The
all right.
Terminator, or the Predator style one.
Yeah.
Your forearm will collide with Octavia's hand, and then she'll like try and like read the situation because she's blind. She don't see anything.
The sleeve of your shirt is now just kind of like stained and wet.
All right.
Yeah. So
Miss Imogen. She, her.
Howdy. He'll do the same.
Howdy.
Yeah, he'll do the same.
Just wanted to clarify.
same
Yeah.
deal. Your wet dress or your white dress is now a little bit red and brown stained on the sleeve.
I think we
Imagine
fill you guys in, I assume, so
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, and then so we'll go, okay. So, as you can see, Rat has been in a bit of a rough spot. Turns out, remember when I mentioned to you that some of my associates in Southwark were disappearing? I don't know if I recall. I believe I mentioned this to you.
Yes,
It was
yes, of
information
course.
William brought to my attention.
Don't think that I was there, but I'm assuming that at some point you would have filled me in. So yes.
Yes, I believe we would have told you. I don't know if you remember. But
I think I was running to get my
I love
appointment
it.
at that point.
Shade.
All of this is in character voices.
Yeah,
He's
we're
like,
just
I think
like,
I would
I
have
think
filled
I
you
would
in.
know.
Don't have the best memory. But yes.
Very true. Well, we sent Rat here to investigate. Rat is the one person I know who will be able to handle a very, very serious and intense situation. So that is why they were sent, and it turns out it was far more intense than we anticipated. None of the bodies of these missing individuals have been found.
Oh, no.
And they were attacked last night? Yes, last night. It was last night. Yes.
Yeah.
That was Rachel. I was like, this is the same. Oh, this is happening in one night.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I wasn't attacked. Well, I was attacked last night, but I went to sleep in the morning and then I woke up in the crate. So that means that I was taken during the day.
Mm-hmm.
Which doesn't
Very
make
nice.
sense. Because it couldn't have been one of our kind, or it could have been. But if it was, then to be someone very, very strong.
Can I make a roll? Because we learned in our like fast forward time that there was a rumor that there was a ritual you could do to be out in the sunlight. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm trying to, these dots that I'm connecting, are these right? Or is this a red herring?
You can give me an intelligence and occult.
All right. Oh shit. No! That dice is gone forever.
Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore.
No.
3 successes. Damn it.
I mean, this is like common kindred knowledge. You would know that, yes, like a powerful kindred who has passed down the ability to step out into sunlight could do this, but you also know that like incredibly weak, like thin-blooded kindred, some of them can also do it.
This is, I'll relay that information. So I'm thinking about the thin blood that we worked with. Perhaps they are people we should speak to about who may be doing this. I'm not sure how we want to play this, but very, very interesting indeed. I'm glad that you made it out, Rat.
Yes, let's grab my notes for that job. We
It was
have a
Francis Cooper.
Trivial boon? Question mark?
Yeah.
You could ask some questions. It wouldn't hurt.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Rat, would you like to come?
Where are we going?
Well, we're going to the bar. We're going to ask some questions.
Oh, I'm always up for a pint.
Perhaps you should heal it, Imogen, before we head out.
Oh, of
yeah.
course.
You'll
Of course.
probably
And I
have
like skitter away with no explanation.
you'll probably have to go tomorrow as well, since it's
Oh,
getting
yeah, it's
pretty
pretty
early.
late.
Like 3 a.m. and you hadn't even gotten back yet.
Yeah.
Oof. True.
Uh,
There's like 3 hours
yes.
left. Of
So yeah,
the
sorry. Imogen scutters off.
So I go and I turn to Rat. I'm like, may I attach these? I grab the chains. And I'm like, I want to
Yeah,
ask
just-
first.
Just keep an eye on the others, because I trust you, but I'm not sure about them yet.
Fair enough. Don't worry. They're on our side. And I attach them. This is a thing that happens when you
Yeah.
my weird hand movements for audio format.
Audio medium, yeah.
So Octavia, you can hear like the clanking of chains and like latching and stuff. And is Imogen returning, or did she just fuck off?
Just like
That was a dumb Emily moment. I didn't
Never
realize we were
again.
already in the correct room. So I went run
Oh,
away.
I thought you were getting something. I was like,
I thought it was a different room we were going to. So
That's
fine.
fine.
I'll just,
No, we're just
I'd stay
near.
there. My new Imogen might have gotten
Yeah, no
confused
worries.
as well. If Emily didn't get it.
so Imogen returns, kind of that threshold syndrome where you left the room and forgot what you were getting.
Yes.
Oh, should I leave? We should not be here, possibly? I don't know. I mean, I'm
Marguerite's
not...
not here yet either. That's okay. It'll be fine, I'm sure.
But yes, Evelyn, why don't I do a reading for you? And let's
Yes.
go upstairs.
Not that I'm hungry, but I'm concerned, so...
Just gonna
You'll be
leave me in here
fine.
with her?
Willie, would you rather me stay and eat her?
Maybe.
I would not rather that be the situation.
All right, so I'll assume that the influential parties leave, and it is.
I take a moment to go to Rat because it seems concerned and a little uncomfortable with being left alone with a stranger. So
Chained up.
Yeah, chained up with this complete and utter stranger. So
Say some poetry, it would be fun.
I like kind of I calmly like give you a nice pat on the shoulder. I'm like, do you think that we would have gone through everything we went through together and I would leave you somewhere to be in danger?
No.
Trust me. I am
Alright.
I'm going to be in the other room.
I'm
Alright,
perfectly
see you soon.
harmless.
She really is harmless. You are far more danger to her than she is to you.
It's truth.
Trust me. No offense, Imogen.
None taken. Absolutely, I agree.
I will just be in the other room. And I skitter off.
All right.
Now, take a deep breath and focus on me. This is the same poem as last time because I haven't written a new one yet. And try not to think of the pain. Listen now to the sound of my voice and feel your health regain.
Goodbye, guys.
3 successes.
You're using Valeron, right?
Yes.
So
3
give-
successes and the difficulty was 2, so.
Cool. Give me a rouse check as well.
Oh, fuck me up. I failed.
Yay!
This is what the chains are for, baby. And also, we
Well,
get to keep
I failed the rouse check, so
Yeah.
I'm hungrier.
Oh,
All right.
yeah, that's true. Right.
I
Yup.
got a rouse.
Y'all ready? No, wait, one sec. Why is it so
That was
quiet?
pretty quiet. I don't know if chat could hear
Okay, one
that.
sec. Wait,
Yeah.
I'm gonna play another one. Everyone just shut up. This one's gonna be
Fix
real
the
loud.
post.
You just wait. That one didn't do anything. Okay, wait, I'm gonna try it again.
Okay.
Wow,
No,
rude.
I don't
Wait.
hear anything.
It'll be in the
Oh.
podcast.
Just play the first one again.
Wait, no, I know what happened. One sec.
What curse? It's only a curse if you let it be.
All right,
Got time now.
I found out the problem. It was I set the sound effects as music, and the music was really low.
Live.
Ah.
Tend to the flowers.
Sweet. Sorry.
Shane
All right.
Easton, everybody, our lovely sire of dear Imogen.
Listen, tech's hard sometimes. All right, so Imogen, you get hungrier. You hear the loving words of your aunt, and but Rat, you can feel the wounds, the remainder of the wounds that you had felt, sort of heal up. But I'm going to need you to do a willpower check, which means all of the willpower dots that you have equal dice that you roll.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're gonna eat Imogen.
You don't have to use hunger dice for these either. It's just regular
Yeah.
dice. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. It is 4 successes.
All right. You can smell as blood begins to trickle down Imogen's forehead while she's doing this. You can smell this like sweet, like tantalizing blood scent, but you're gross and disgusting, and it does nothing for you. And you fight the urge to devour it. It's almost like everyone prepared you for this moment. You'd been chained up, and then it happens, and you're like, I don't know what the big deal was.
Really? That was it?
Yeah.
But it worked. You see the wounds heal, Imogen, and everything's chill. Muted.
See, that wasn't so bad, was it?
Is it fine? Can we come back now?
I'll like dab up my forehead. Yes, come on back in. The fuck was that accent?
Well, I come in and I help unchain my friend and turn to everyone. Well, how are we feeling? Much better?
Yeah.
Shall we? Where are we going? I haven't been there yet. I don't
Well, we're
think,
going
have I?
to
Going
sleep
today
for the
or-
day first.
Oh, that's right. It's
Because-
far too late. Yes.
Yeah.
Time to sleep.
Or early. I don't know what happened to my accent either. What is happening today? Ugh.
I don't know. It's all downhill.
Okay. Well,
Um,
it's fine.
Kelly, has the sun raised yet?
No, it's about to, so all of you should probably
Sleep.
go to sleep soon.
Sick.
Hell yeah, I'll do that.
All right, so all of you return to your quarters. Rat sort of curls up in the floor at the corner of Evelyn's room.
I'm sure we could find somewhere more comfortable. Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
And you have a relaxing, dreamless unconscious for the day. And as you raise, I'm going to need everyone to do a rouse check for waking up.
Woohoo!
You can also do a rouse check in the chat by doing !rouse.
That's a 1, my
Did I
dude.
fail
I-
one dice for
I
rouse?
Also
did
failed
it.
again.
Yes, it's a one die. Sarah.
Got a 1.
Wow.
Am I the only one who passed?
Yep.
Ah.
Guys,
All right.
I'm hungry now. I gotta have to go
I'm
get some
hungry.
food.
All right, let me see if I can do this right. Are you ready? So,
Yeah.
Octavia, as you rise, you hear.
You've yet to accomplish anything of import, Octavia. If you wish to continue your research, now is the time to sustain yourself.
I grumble to myself, well, I wouldn't say I haven't achieved anything. I mean, look at me. And I just activate awe.
Just to nobody. You will. Octavia's beast is thank you to Nora Ibrahim for that.
Thank you, Nora. And then I'll scratch Prophet on the ears and give him some of my blood.
Nice. Imogen, you hear.
When you're hungry, you need to eat. There must be a place around here for you to grab a bite.
So sweet. The complete opposite of Octavia's.
Go catch a squirrel or something later.
Meow. And
Rat also failed.
Rat, as you sort of come to on the floor of Evelyn's dungeon. Evelyn, you're awake now and you didn't hear the beasts. But as you sit here in your dungeon and Rat sort of like gets up and looks over at you, you both can hear in your heads, "My children are back together again. A family reunion of sorts. Let's make it a bloody one, shall we?"
I don't think we need to listen to him anymore, do we?
I'm a little hungry. But yeah,
We can take care of that. But not on his terms.
no.
Never on his terms again.
And the group's going to head to the bar with the caitiff that they had just helped a few weeks ago. And we, as humans, are going to go on a break. So we'll be right back.
Right back.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Burb.
Rocket your accessories to new heights with nerdy and gay Vancouver-based Rocket Man props. Their enamel and laser-cut wooden pins and waterproof coasters come in all your favorite franchises. Their enamel potion pins will make sure that you always have that health potion on you when you need it, and you're gonna need it. Worry not, though. Any order over $35 ships free to Canada and the US. Plus, if you use the promo code TIDDIES with double D's, you can get 20% off their store at rocketmanprops.com. That's rocketmanprops.com to save the day.
Create a sweeter day in a traditional way with Wabanaki maple syrup. Long before sugar came with the fur trade, the indigenous peoples of the First Nations harvested the savory sap from the maple trees of Canada. The tales of this savory sap with a sweet and woody flavor traveled the world, and so came the name maple syrup. The tradition was passed from generation to generation, and as the maple moon rose each spring, the harvest of nature's rich tree sap began. Today, Wabanaki Maple Syrup has created a twist on a traditional culture with their signature line of barrel-aged maple syrup products of bourbon, whiskey, and toasted oak. Proudly 100% Indigenous female-owned and located on Nugukuk-Tobique First Nation, Wabanaki Maple is proud to introduce you to this tradition that's shared by many peoples of the Wabanaki Confederacy. Discover a piece of history and taste our land's cultural fabric in every bottle at wabanaki.com. That's WABANAKI maple.com.
All right. So y'all have gotten ready for the night and have head out to Francis Cooper's bar.
As I open my bedroom door, do I hear a tinkle?
Do you hear a what?
A tinkle
A tinkle?
from my bell.
Let's see. I will roll for it,
Oh.
which is what I decided to do. Fortunately not.
What is I say this very angrily. What is happening with Aiden? They're supposed to be leaving me chicken blood. I don't understand. I'm
over
so
the last-
hungry. I'm very frustrated, Prophet.
Over the last couple of months, Aiden has been leaving you blood, but just not tonight.
I'm having a bad day, apparently.
Perhaps there will be something at the bar you can have. They must have non-human beverages.
We'll see.
So on the way to the bar, would anybody like to dip off the group to perhaps feed a little bit?
Munch.
Give me that squirrel.
Yeah, I'll try and get a raven.
A raven?
Yes, because my specialty is birds and rats.
Yeah. So
Hey.
from
And
And I'm not going to eat Sarah's character today.
Imogen, I'm going to need a compose your an animal ken from you.
much as I thought it would be. Wait, I can add my animal ken specialty though, yeah?
I believe so, yes. Octavia, I will also need one from you.
Oh, but I
Same
have a
roll.
fuck ton of hunger dice though now. God damn it.
I assume you're both kind of working together at this point.
3 successes.
All right.
Fuck, I'm losing dice.
So, with
2 10s, so that's 4
Wow.
plus another one is 5.
all right.
Were the floor dice 10s?
The floor dice was a 10, but I re-rolled it.
Oh, okay.
So you guys kind of cut away to a park, and Imogen, you're just raking in these squirrels. Prophet also goes off and gets like some stuff for you, Octavia, and also
Oh, thank you.
all told, the two of you can clear off a hunger for hunting these little squirrels and stuff.
Good.
Cute, adorable woodland creatures.
They're disgusting. They're
I say
infected and
Matted
It's
fur.
Victorian London. Rodents are not
Good.
Not good.
Not good right now.
Rat, I'm going to need a dex and stealth from you. I assume you're going to do your classic hunting style.
Who are you talking to right now?
Rat.
Oh, Rat.
Thank you.
Rat.
I think
I
Rat's
didn't hear any response to it, and I wasn't looking at the Zoom, so I was
Yeah.
like, who?
Some of these need to be hunger.
Did I miss that?
yeah.
4 of them.
Ironically, whilst hunting for food, you do still need to roll your hunger dice. As Evelyn
darn it.
learned pretty harshly in like our second episode.
I was like, I
Yeah.
straight up almost went on a murder spree because I was feeling so bad.
Oh, that is 1. 1 hunger dice fail, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Wow.
7, 8
Wow,
successes.
look at all those
8
dice.
successes.
Wait, yeah, because I got a 10.
Nice.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I had a
Uh,
moment there where I was like, did I do this wrong? And I was like, no, I don't think I did.
so what kind of sleeping prey do you generally look for?
Ooh. I feel like Rat goes for one of those like strong, beefy working men who kind of like look like they are like Olympic weightlifters, you know?
Nice.
I feel like that's his type.
So with that many successes, I'm going to say that you actually find just an effing smorgasbord. You find a dockhouse where basically like workers have come to rest here because they don't own a place or they aren't renting a place in the city. So it's basically like a bunkhouse of these like beefy, strong dock workers. And with you're a shadow. You just like the quietest movements get in. And I'm going to say, unless you decide to eat somebody completely to death, then you can, if not, then you can get 3 hunger off.
Sick.
Yeah. So you'll
Let's
have 1
say-
remaining hunger.
How it's gonna do this is Rat's gonna like slink in. It's gonna like lift up the blanket off the foot of the bed and then just like chonk into their ankles.
Oof.
Yeah.
The person seems to have a pleasant dream while you're doing it. Because canonly getting eaten by a vampire in this lore feels pretty good, actually. Even a Nos. With your, like, jagged teeth, just like, and they're like,
It's when they wake up and see it happen, they're like, oh god!
oh no, sleep paralysis demon.
yeah, yeah.
And Evelyn, are you hunting at all, or are you good?
I only have 1 hunger dice.
Sick.
Or 1 hunger, so yeah, I'm good right now. I'll
Alright.
just kind of be free, my children. Go and hunt
Yeah.
to your heart's content.
You're kind of like strolling through the road. Your cane is like clinking on the street. Like an hour goes past, and everybody just like comes back to you, and the squad is all back together. And you head off to Francis's bar. Right now, it's
How
not.
far is it? Are we taking Fiend?
No, it's a few blocks.
Oh, okay,
So
sorry.
you can walk there. It was like a local bar owner.
Nice.
So you get there, and it's not super active. There's like a few people there, especially this late at night. Most of them are thin bloods who are kind of looking for a place to unwind. And you step in, you come up to the front, and you can see sort of through the window is Frances behind the counter. She's got short hair, button down, one of those bartender aprons that everyone likes wearing. And of course, at this point, she's wiping a glass behind the counter, as every bartender does that all the time.
Now, do we want to just walk in and ask as us, or do we want to be a little bit more discreet about this? What are we thinking?
Well, she is the one that owes us the boon. But it's up to you. I mean, I'll follow your lead. It is your investigation.
I'm just thinking we might be able to use the boon for something else if we can get this done discreetly.
I like the way you think.
I would like to go ahead and activate Masks of 1,000 Faces.
Nice.
A power that I just recently got because I saved up a butt ton of XP. So yeah, I would like to assume the form of a very generic, just beefy bar goer in the city of London. Don't want to get into a fight with this guy, but also looks like a very generic white guy.
Yeah. As you do so, you kind of like, you're beefy, but a little bit like stringy. And you just kind of
wiry.
look like, yeah, you look like a sort of downtrodden thin blood.
Cool. Yeah. When I do this, I would also, before I enter, I would like to activate Daunt. Which is
Nice.
another power that I recently acquired.
Is Daunt a rouse?
I
I don't believe so. No.
think it is.
Uh,
Correct me if I am wrong, though.
no, I think it's free. Anyone else doing anything to prep?
I will also Mask of 1,000 Faces.
All right.
Turn
You
into a fun bar goer.
you appear to just be like similar attire style, not exactly
Where
the same, just kind of look like
Part
a
of
friend.
the thin
Yeah.
blood, like, thug group. Just
Yeah.
like, oi,
Or
we're here to get some information.
Before the two of them go in, I'll just say, if anything goes wrong in your questioning, feel free to holler for me and I can erase some memories. But I think I'll stay out here for now.
All right.
I think it's probably best if I stay out with Octavia.
Well, I was thinking, oh, by the way, I just sound like this now. I don't know if you've seen me use this power before. If anything goes wrong, we can just skedaddle out of there, and then, I don't know, it turned a little Aussie there for a second. Whoops. But then you can go ahead and try it to talk to her yourself, because you've been here a few times. Well, we'll try it my way first. And I walk in.
Alright.
I just walk in, like chest out, just like kind of like not very good posture. I'm just like looking around, just like we're needing a beverage real bad.
Kind of like a swagger.
Yeah.
So as the two mad lads go up to the bar, Frances sort of looks up and she's like, "Well, hey there, gents. I haven't seen you around here. Can I get you anything?"
Yeah, do you have anything on special right now? I'm needing a drink real bad. You would not believe the day we've had.
Sure. We got a few pale ales. We got a new lager in.
Is
do
Rachel
do you have
speaking?
something
Is that code for like
of the
blood, or is that just beer?
Just beer. This is a bar, but it's
Okay.
it's a place that thin bloods often come to as well. Kind of like looks at you.
Yes.
Pale ale.
Rachel
yeah.
Rachel also speaking. Do thin bloods drink regular beverages?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Not
is that
usually.
a thing?
They
Well, I
drink
don't know.
blood
Okay.
as
Do
well.
they?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Kind of thinking something a little bit stronger, if you catch my drift.
Give me a charisma and persuasion just to see if she catches your drift.
I also have Daunt up, so I don't know if that.
Yeah, it makes it a little
does
bit harder
anything.
where it's like, do you want to fight right now?
Sorry, it's charisma and persuasion.
Yeah.
Okay,
Are we
because
doing
I have
this?
zero. I have 0 persuasion. So
Intimidate the fuck out of her.
Two guys just
Yeah.
walked into my bar and said, "Give me something strong," but meanly.
yeah, that's a like liquor or beer or blood.
Yeah. Right?
Because I literally only have 2 dice right now.
Boy.
Well, 2 of them,
Sorry.
they both passed, but that's
Okay.
literally that's all I have.
You kind of get in like this a staring contest for a moment, and she kind of like backs off, and she says, "I think I know what you mean. All right. I did Irish again.
It's okay, I went Aussie. It's fine.
She kind of goes near the eggs, near the back room, and you can see that she sort of cracks one of the kegs that are like set up behind her to the side, and there's like a smaller secret keg behind it, and she kind of grabs a few like glasses and fills them with blood, and then pops a little celery stick in them.
Nice.
I don't know when Bloody Marys were made, but whatever. So then
fine.
she kind of like comes up and slides them up. She says, first one's on the house.
Thanks.
I point at the celery stick.
1920s.
I point at the celery stick
Drag.
and I'm like, nice touch. And I take a sip.
It's good. You're already at one, so it doesn't really... It
Yeah.
tastes good.
Yeah, okay. As I take a sip, I'm like, you hear the news about what's going on down in Southwark?
Yeah, I
Very
heard that
horrible.
I heard that they had quarantined the place off. Something about influenza outbreak or something.
I wouldn't know nothing about that. Some good
Oh.
lads going missing down there.
Yeah. Heard it wasn't influenza. Heard it was something else.
Yeah. That's what I heard too.
Well, it seems like you know more than I do. It seems. You can give me a wits and insight if you wish.
Ooh.
Wits and
Alright.
insight, you say?
I just like these two like.
Can
like,
I rouse the
chest-
blood for the insight because I have like hardly anything right now?
Yeah, they're all. I mean, she's also getting -2 to her her rolls because you're done.
Okay, I get hungrier, by the way. So
Oh no.
You're like sipping the Caesar and you're like, nah.
just like this isn't doing it for me.
Just hungry? Not hungry.
This is pretty good. I could do it for a little more though. Okay. Oh boy, that's great. I got 2 10s and another success.
Jesus.
Damn.
Snap.
Yeah.
What'd you get, Rat?
I got 2 successes.
All right. So as you reach into the blood, Evelyn, to make yourself more witsy, you hear once again, working together again. Isn't this how we always wanted it, Evelyn? Isn't this what you wanted all along?
I just kind of grimace and I take another sip.
It seems like Frances is still kind of like sussing you out, but seems to know a bit more than she's actually letting on. She's like, yeah, I don't right know what's going on down there.
Well, I had a friend get out of there in one piece. Apparently, they woke up in a crate, which is very concerning.
Yeah, some
If you know
nasty
what I
folk.
mean.
Crate,
I
you
mean,
say?
somebody kidnapping somebody in broad daylight. Who could do
Yeah.
such a thing like that?
Like a big bastard, eh? Kind of fucking rude.
Who
Just
does
trying to
that?
have fucking
If I-
sleep, eh,
If
wasn't
I
he?
find the fucking bastard who did
Yeah.
that, I'm gonna rip him a new one. I swear.
Yeah.
They just keep like having like it's just like
Still the same glass that she's drawing. as
Yeah,
well, the
just
whole
like-
time. Listen, I don't know what exactly you're looking for. If you're part of the society, then, you know, as clearly you are, she gestures towards the glass, then what I would tell you is I would advise you to not go down there. Your friend is very lucky. The people involved down there are dangerous. and it's probably best to let them finish whatever it is that they're doing down there and not get involved.
Oh, you know who's involved down there?
I have a friend who got hired down there. They're probably one of the ones that put your friend in that crate. We're not friends. Kind of
put him in a crate for.
puts up her hand. We're not friends anymore. We're not friends anymore.
Yeah, you better not be fucking friends with them.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Thanks. Yeah, it's just my
Sorry,
friend was very
we were very
angry
close.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tight.
Very, very close friend. Always.
I
I
understand.
don't blame him for getting so riled up. It's giving me
Oh,
it's
yeah.
giving me a real hard time not to get riled up about it right now. Let me tell you. Well, yeah, I'm glad you're not friends with that bastard.
Anyways, her
Cutting ties is a good call.
name was Rosalie. Reaver.
hold
on
on.
his, her nickname is Reaver.
Rachel is writing notes.
She's got a couple friends with her. A tough bunch. I would, as I said, stay out of it. Let them do whatever it is they're doing. They're tied up with someone much bigger than them.
But they're one of us.
Yes.
How they walking around in broad daylight kidnapping people?
Yeah.
That make no sense.
I don't think they're the only ones.
Fucking team of them, eh?
They are
Nasty business that.
caitiffs. So it stands to reason that some of them might be thin bloods as well.
Well, you might be right. Tell us steer clear of that place. Sounds like anybody down there is gonna get jumped real bad.
Yeah.
Should warn some of the others.
Oh,
Get out of there while they can.
the regulars here know.
Oh, that's good.
I have
That's
no
good.
I have no connections in Southwark anymore.
You take care of your regulars. It's a fine establishment you have here.
Yeah, fine.
Kind of tips her head at you. Still drawing the same glass.
Yeah.
Anyways, you're welcome around here anytime you want.
Boy, thank
Thanks.
you.
Yeah.
Well, thanks
Well-
for the drink.
I'm gonna get. Do I have coin on me? I am assuming I have coin. Yeah, I'm gonna give her a tip. I'm gonna pay for the drink. Even though
Okay.
I'm just having one. I'm just gonna give her like the money for that. Just like,
Thank you so much
Kind of grabs
for
it.
your,
Cheers.
for your hospitality.
Rat's
I-
just gonna like look at her and just see see Evelyn giving money and then just be like, yeah, and then just finish the drink
and I just like,
walk
and I
away.
just like nudge. I nudge him like, come on, and I just leave.
Sorry, I ain't got no pockets in this thing. I would,
No
but,
pockets.
I just like, I just drag. I like grab him by like the scruff. And I'm like,
collar,
we're going out. Let's get out of here.
I like to imagine that Rat doesn't have pockets, but this Mask of a Thousand Faces amalgam does.
As soon as we leave, we like drop the the disguise. I'm like, ugh, absolutely horrible. Oh, I still have a bit of the accent. Oh God.
Aye.
What were Octavia and Imogen doing outside while this was happening? Hello?
I can't hear you, Emily.
Hello.
There it is. We can hear you now.
Hello. Sitting and enjoying the evening.
Yes, dear Imogen, I would so appreciate. And I am speaking very slowly so that Emily may have a bit more time. But this lovely evening air just seems so poetic to me.
Oh, God.
I could very much appreciate a poem.
Oh my god. I was like, why are you asking for more time? Whatever could you be asking for more time for? And I was like, wow, Emily seems very focused.
The only message. When did you message me? Like a minute ago.
At
being like,
10:15,
hey,
I was like, you should make a poem.
It is now 10:19.
That's 4 minutes, babe.
masterpieces take a while.
Takes 4 minutes to write, should take 4 minutes to read.
I quit.
As
Hey, Rat, want to join the IOU?
as Imogen begins frantically writing, you don't even see Octavia anymore.
What?
Octavia has disapparated.
You're going to leave me alone in the middle of the street.
There's still a dog standing next to you.
Is Prophet disappear as well, or is Prophet still here?
I don't know, Octavia, does Prophet disappear?
No, Prophet's still there.
Yeah, there's still a dog next to you, but Octavia has... You didn't hear her walk away. She's just not there anymore.
So I'm counting syllables.
It's okay, we'll cut this.
What's
Is this
it?
an iambic
hold on.
pentameter? Like,
No.
what?
We can cut this
was-
bit. I didn't want to. I thought you had enough time. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pressure you.
I didn't see it
Now
until
she's
like
committed.
a second beforehand.
Rat just like comes out and he's
I'm
like,
committed
"Oi,
now."
Street is dark, sky is dark, river's dark. I drink
Everything's-
blood.
Everything's dark.
Oh, what a good haiku.
What a haiku, Rat! At the moment that
I'm an artist, you know.
Octavia speaks, she appears in front of you again because she has the lovely cloak of shadows.
Nice.
No.
Buddy,
Saying that I'm the only one that can't-
buddy.
Are you saying I'm the only one that can't disappear? No.
Yeah, I can't either.
Technically, I think even Prophet can.
With a different ability.
like-
but
A
yes.
different one.
It's like Borba with the glowing lights.
Yeah, everyone can cast it.
Everybody can do it.
All right. So what we're going to do is y'all are going to go... Are you guys going to go into
But
Southwark
did you
then?
do the poem?
I'm going to give her more time. She can do it on the way to Southwark.
Yeah, it's a walk, right?
Yeah.
I assume we're gonna come out and, well, we happen to have some information for everyone now.
Yeah.
Turns out this is going to be very difficult. There's a lot of them.
And I could have told you that.
Well, you were
Barely
said
made it out alive.
you said there was one person, and then there was another that snuck up on you.
Well, no, they were beating me up. It wasn't just one guy. Do I look like I could be taken down with one?
Well, they were probably
one
very good at their jobs if they were able to do so, which is why I was concerned.
There's so many words that rhyme with side.
That's good. You have many options.
I'm overwhelmed.
Yeah, I'm losing my hide with all those stabbings that I incurred yesterday. 2 days ago? Losing track of time.
Last night.
Rat, you poor thing.
Yeah, we learned some stuff though.
Yes, they are. There does happen to be caitiff and thin blood involved, possibly just on the account of them being able to kidnap people in broad daylight. But the name Rosalie, Revo, I
Yeah,
believe was
Reaver.
Reaver is the name she goes by as a nickname. Is the one in charge, and apparently they have a couple of friends, and they are a tough bunch, so we should be on our guard. This could get bloody.
Yeah, and also, bartender's got some rough friends in her past, so good contact to have.
Rough friends. We always could use some more muscle. I do feel bad. I always rely on Evelyn to be the brawn of the operation.
Well, to be fair, I think she has cut ties with these
Yeah.
these people.
Ah.
She was not happy with them doing the things they are doing in Southwark.
I
But
see, I see.
The fact that she has this information is very good. So,
Well, I don't see, but I understand. Yes, yes.
yes.
Colloquialism. All right, so are you all heading south then?
Yeah, I think this was a conversation we were having while walking,
Yeah.
I assume.
Yeah, should we have some kind of like should we have some kind of mask like Evelyn if we're gonna be entering this oh yeah, the area's plagued off. So it might be a good idea to go in with some kind of plague masks or some kind of other, maybe a cart with some dead bodies in it.
This is very, very smart. I do not have any of that. I would like to look around for something I can
For
make
some
sure.
bodies?
I feel like as we get
if
closer to the plague area, there would be dead bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
you know,
one of
Rat,
them is.
Rat is
oh,
down to just like lie in a cart and pretend to be a dead body.
Rat knows that the place is quarantined. Like, there isn't actually an influenza there. It's just the public message. They've quarantined
Yeah.
off the zone that people have gone missing and said that the flu is there.
Right.
But if you're trying to sneak past any, like, barricades or anything by claiming to be plague
Yeah.
doctors.
That's what I was picturing.
Yeah. I don't know. Does Evelyn have multiple masks, or is it just the one you got
I
from
think
that
it's
dude?
just the one.
Oh, that's gotta get gross, eh?
I mean,
I mean, I am gross.
We went down to Cooper's to discuss the South Side. I do not know what happened because we stayed outside. Then I was alone. Octavia's location, unknown. But Prophet stayed with me, right by my side. Yes, I did rhyme.
Side,
by
side, side.
After you
Fine.
said there were so many rhymes for side.
And it also had to fit. It also had to fit the sentence I was trying to say.
she couldn't decide, so she used side.
The Prophet stayed with me to be my guide.
There you go.
I
Good
like
job.
it.
And with that, I mean, Evelyn could be the plague doctor, and then three of you could be
Y'all
dead
just
bodies.
be dead bodies.
Yes, I'm done.
I love to play pretend.
As long as you don't
Yeah.
breathe, which you don't have to, you can.
Yeah.
You don't have a pulse, so.
I'm so dead. Ugh.
Do we have a carriage, or am I just carrying you all on my
God
back?
damn
What
it!
is
We
happening?
should have brought Fiend. I said this earlier.
So the way that you walked north, you're gonna have to pass the IOU to head to Southwark. anyway.
Okay. So
okay,
yeah, we'll pick up
amazing.
Fiend on the
Okay.
way.
Amazing.
So we're going.
Guess who doesn't have any drive?
I mean, you could walk like actually driving, like doing just basic riding a horse down the street doesn't require like a drive. Having like rolling for drive is more like if you're in a chase.
If we're in
or
a
something.
chase,
Yeah.
okay. So as long as nobody chases us, I feel like I am okay. And as soon as we are being chased, y'all would wake up anyways. So then Octavia,
I
can
have
just
2
take the
drives,
reins.
so
Yeah.
Cool, awesome.
So we're gonna cut then to the foggy streets leading to the Southwark Bridge. We see Evelyn leading Fiend across the bridge, and 3 bodies swoon into the carriage of the IOU ride. The fog is much thicker down here. And as you get to the middle of the bridge, Evelyn, you see a figure standing in the middle of the road, entering Southwark.
Are they looking? They're entering. Are they staring at us, or are they going in?
It's hard to tell. They're standing still
Oh,
in the middle of the road, but you basically just see their like silhouette,
okay.
and you hear call out, "Aye, this place is quarantined. Can't come in."
I can see that, and I look at them and I activate Daunt.
Nice.
Are you really going to stop me from doing my work?
Kind of works that then.
Take a good look at my attire and guess. You're an intelligent sort, I'm sure.
Southwark ain't a dumping ground for corpses. Just 'cause the flu's here.
Perhaps I'm here for collection then. And I say that with like the most serious tone to my voice I could possibly muster.
They kind of eye you for a moment. You can tell that like they're in no mood to mess with you right now.
Awesome.
And they sort of just like step off to the side. Now that you're closer, and the mist is sort of like, or the fog is sort of like faded a bit. You see a female figure standing in front of you, medium length brown hair. It's tied up into a bun. Her face is kind of like splattered with mud, but you can make out like a shit ton of scars. and her ears are actually cauliflowered, possibly having done brawls before being embraced. She has a heavy, long coat, and she's sort of like, even talking to you now, is sort of like holding herself on her back foot. She says, "All right then, well, God knows there's a lot to collect in here. Go on through then."
Indeed. And I continue on.
Yes, Rat.
I would like to get a good old whiff of this person on the bridge.
All right. Give me a wits and awareness, and you can add 2 extra dice for your Bloodhound ability.
Yeah. So I was gonna say I can also do the what's it called? Enhanced senses too. So I don't know if that'll.
Oh yeah. So you can pump. It's a free. So your smell is just like. You get like overwhelmed for a moment as all the synapses in your brain pop, and you can like smell everything. And then as you try to focus on this person, give me a wits and awareness plus 3 dice now.
All right.
Or
I'll
it's
take
4.
that.
Now I gotta look at heightened senses again.
All right. Awareness.
Oh, an extra dice. So 5 extra dice.
Wow.
Wow, wow,
That's
wow.
wild.
2, 3.
I love that Sarah has enough D10s, even though they don't play on this.
Yeah.
Normally.
Really though. It's because I'm a dice goblin. Let's be honest.
There it is.
All right. Fuck. Okay, so that's 1 crit fail. But then I got 1, 2, 3. Oh fuck! I got 3 successes.
Do you want to use willpower?
Yeah, let's use a willpower, and that's 4 dice, right?
Yeah.
Can I pick and choose which dice to re-roll?
Yep. As long as they're not blood
long-
dice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. My blood dice was a pass. So. All right, so that's 1, 10, and so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 successes.
Cool. As you sort of like focus in on the smell of their blood, you recognize it. As you were blinking past away from the person with the gun, you caught a whiff of this smell earlier.
Of course.
Sneaky.
Snake. All right, well, I'm going to keep being dead in this carriage.
But you know.
When I look at this person, obviously I don't know that it's the person, but do I get the sense that they are... Actually, I could technically use Sense the Beast on them, I think, and see if they are bad,
Cool.
right?
Yeah.
So that is a thing. That's aroused, though, isn't it?
I don't believe so.
Is it? I
Why
thought
not?
maybe it was. I don't remember.
We didn't write rouse next to it, so
Sense
it's not.
the Beast. I wrote roll stuff, which is animalism. I think it's resolve. It's resolve and animalism, I think, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool,
Or no,
cool, cool, cool.
Yeah.
yep.
Is it
Resolve and animalism versus their composure and subterfuge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. I have 2 hunger dice now, so I need to change that. And I only have 1 animalism, so that is fine. One, 2, 3 successes.
3 successes.
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely kindred. You sense hostility within them as their
Good to
beast
know.
is going into the sort of like the defensive aggression mode,
Cool.
sort of coiling to spring out at you.
Good to know. I will be trying to keep tabs on where they're at as soon as I find a place to park this bad boy and let my friends out. Which I will do that. Find a place to park and let my friends out.
So as you lead off of the bridge, Fiend's steps stop being the like click clap and go into this like as it's like stepping into the like marshlands here. And you go few buildings away, and as you turn around, the figure is no longer standing at the base of the bridge.
Oh, good. This should be fun.
But you can find a secure enough, like off street to kind of put Fiend, one with like a cover over top of it, so you can hide them.
Okay, I do that. I let everybody out of the carriage, and I look to everyone and I say, I think it would be best to make sure we are not caught. I
Right,
don't
it's
believe
just
we are
like-
welcome here.
Rat is just like visibly like ticking, and you can tell that it is pissed the fuck off.
Yeah, speak your mind, Rat.
Yeah, fuck her on the bridge. It's a bit try to shoot me.
I had a feeling she was bad news. Well, she's definitely not happy that we are here, so
Yeah.
best
Well,
be
Gore's
on.
sent too, eh?
Good. Just like old times. And I activate Unseen Passage so I can continue walking around not being noticed.
Just fucking over everyone else.
No. I'm not invisible. I am just around.
Yeah.
As long as I am not making a lot of noise, the other peeps won't fucking see me. And hey, guess what, guys? I get a third hunger.
Oh, God.
Oh
Nice.
boy.
I'm gonna say taking from you doing the unseen passage, Rad's gonna do it too.
All right,
Cool.
give her a rouse.
And Prophet will
pass.
use Shadow Cloak.
Ooh.
I'm like, Imogen's just like, this is fucking fine.
I'm still there. Octavia
Yeah, okay.
will still
Fine.
be there, but Prophet is in one with the shadows.
What'd you
And
get on
I
your
almost
rouse?
tourist if I get caught, I guess.
I was a corpse a second ago, but now I'm a tourist. What'd you get on your rouse, Rat?
Oh, I got Nate.
Okay. You still, as you see Evelyn, like, sort of step aside and you lose focus for a moment and Evelyn's no longer there. You both hear in the back of your mind, yes, the powers that I gave you have clearly come in handy. Your accomplishments make me proud, the both of you.
Oh, shut up.
And it's just Imogen and Octavia now standing in the street.
And I kind of whisper to them, don't worry, I haven't gone anywhere. I just want to be able to get a sneak attack in if they are so bold.
I think I might have missed something. What's the plan here? I mean, we showed up and then. Are we the bait? Is that what's going on right now?
Idea.
You're not the
Did
bait.
not
No, you
hear-
suggested it.
All right. Well then.
No one
Okay.
would attack an innocent blind woman, right?
Hey, they attacked me while I was sleeping.
Oh boy.
So where are
Andrew.
you heading?
Yeah, good question.
So here's the
think
thing.
maybe-
Rat remembers where it was taken. You can kind of like retrace your steps if you wish to return to where you were brought.
Yeah,
Could-
so do we want to return to where I was sleeping, or do we want to return to because we got like a hut that we set up?
Yes,
But
but
we
how are we
also
going to
crate.
bring them when they can't really see us or notice
well,
us?
okay.
Unless we've been talking to them, so they notice us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they probably know.
It only works if
I can grab Imogen's hand.
Yeah. There's like ways that you could guide them. You could like
okay.
you could like reveal yourself at a location to them and then step back into the shadows kind of thing.
Okay, yeah,
Cool.
works.
I like it.
Yeah.
yeah. Neat.
So like the way that Prophet does it is that literally like you see two red eyes in a shadow and then they just close and there's no longer a dog there. And so Imogen and Octavia are slowly being led through this burrow. It is dead silent here. Octavia, you can feel like the like minor prickling of like the fog permeating in the air. as this just calm exists, and all you can hear is the squelching of your feet in the mud below you.
As we walk, I will activate Sense the Unseen. Perhaps there are others that are using the night to be invisible.
Cool. Give me a resolve and aspects.
Four successes. 4.
Nice. You don't detect any uses of obfuscate or anything. There also doesn't seem to be many ghosts down here. Occasionally you'll feel the presence of like an old Roman ghost that has just sort of existed in this area. An old soldier, just long dead, barely even a consciousness anymore, just a remnant. But beyond that, there's, other than your allies sort of skulking around in the shadows, there's nobody currently using any disciplines.
I'll whisper that to Imogen as we continue to walk. Old spirits here, but nothing else that doesn't meet your eye.
Everyone?
Probably not a good idea for me to use powers right now.
I whisper, I'm very, very hungry. I think that's probably not a
Right.
good idea.
All right, I'll just go on walking then.
And you continue on. Occasionally, Imogen, you'll see like a glimpse of either Rat or Evelyn, like in your peripheral, around the corner, leading you through the back alleys of Southwark. And you begin to get into like older buildings, like much older. You see almost like defensive walls. You see like what used to be military barracks now converted into like living quarters for people in this district. And after a few blocks, the lot of you begin to hear a sound sort of echoing from above you, a clicking, just a occasionally following you through the alleyways.
Can I smell?
Yes, I would say
Give a
just
good old sniff.
yeah, you're like keeping that up. You smell another familiar presence sort of somewhere above you on the rooftops. And this smells like the man that was standing next to you holding the rifle.
Yeah.
And it seems like you kind of get, those of you who are used to like being stealthy and sort of like hunters get the sense that you're being tracked through the, and they're not tracking you, Rat, because specifically that's nearly impossible to do. And they are having a hard time keeping Evelyn. It's specifically Imogen and
The
Octavia that they're following. The bait that they're following.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
But you get the sense that like they're not looking at you; they're looking at your bait.
Can I try? So Rat is I'm assuming we're both in the front right now, trying to lead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Rat lead, and I'm gonna fall behind the group just to have somebody behind, just in case somebody decides to sneak up or flank.
I feel like I would, using the extent of time we've spent together, I would communicate that we're getting followed in case
Yeah.
Evelyn wasn't aware.
You two have
I
hand
think-
signals and shit to communicate.
Oh yeah, just a look would be
Yeah.
enough, I think, for
Oh,
these
yeah,
two.
definitely.
Yeah.
McRae in chat used highlight my message to say rest in peace.
After saying bait confirmed.
Bait successful.
Great.
Why do you hate us? Yeah, really though.
You feel like you're getting
Good.
closer, Rat, to where your escape happened, and you begin to hear these like clickings happening more frequently. They're almost like overlapping now to create like a kind of sound above you, and it almost sounds like communication between them.
Fucking birds. Hey, birds.
Is anyone else doing anything or just continuing on the path?
While we are doing this, can I try to take? I'm assuming I hear this. It's not just Rat that.
Yeah,
hears the
they're not being
clicking.
secretive about their noise. They are just.
Can I try to? I mean, I don't have heightened senses or anything, but can I try to like look and see if I notice where they are? If they're being like secretive about where they are? Like, are they hiding or are they just like walking around following us?
Give me a wits and awareness. It is harder because it is. Not only is it kind of dark in the back alleys, but there is a fog that's sort of like everything above you is like harder to see, and everything like in a distance in front of you is just thick with fog.
That was 4 successes.
All right. Occasionally, as you're making your way down the alley, you see almost like a figure pull back from the edge of the roof.
Okay.
Almost like they were there. You notice them and they suck back.
Interesting.
Bait, what are you guys doing?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I can't really do anything now, can I? Otherwise, I'll get eaten.
You don't know you're gonna get eaten.
I have some
I
willpower.
mean, Evelyn was pretty like, I'm gonna eat you.
I don't want to.
I mean, you don't know how far away from you Evelyn is, and you know
Yeah.
that it's like a distance thing.
Yeah. I also was gonna ask, how far away is the roof from the group? Like,
It
could
varies.
I hop up there and try to
Yeah.
like see, like, go and find them, and then still be close enough to the group to see if somebody else came up and started attacking them
Yeah,
to jump back down?
I think both of you are able to get up to the roofs.
Okay. I would like to go up to where I saw them slink into the shadows on the roof.
Cool.
I will use Soaring Leap to do so. I assume I
stay
can
on
do
the
that
ground.
quietly, question mark?
Yeah,
While
no,
still keeping Unseen Passage up? I don't know.
it's like
Is
a
that a thing?
big jump, and then I've just like a 3-point landing.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
For a second there, I was just picturing you jump, and then there's just a giant, crazy loud clang on this tin roof.
Yeah.
There is like a bunch of mud gets pulled up, and where you jumped, it's like, and then like it falls back to the ground. But other than that,
Okay.
Do I notice that they're further away now?
yeah,
I'm still on the ground.
still
I'll
keeping a
let
distance
Evelyn-
though. Like I
I'm
said, there's
gonna
Yeah.
gauze up my forehead, and I'll activate heightened senses for.
Okay.
Let's do hearing, because I don't think I'm looking around much. So for hearing,
cool. Yeah, just like a little bit of blood. Heightened senses isn't too powerful, so the gauze sort of like kind of like a nosebleed.
And as we continue to walk, I will activate awe. If I'm going to be the bait, I may as well draw some attention.
This. I love it.
Just a delicious bait. Sure. So you sort of become more presency. All right. So, Imogen, you activate your hearing, and you begin to hear light footsteps above you on the tiles and on the stone and on the various rooftops. Everyone
is
can
that just Evelyn?
no, it's additional footsteps.
Okay.
You hear several of
Many
them.
footsteps.
Evelyn, as you get up there, sort of through the fog, you see another silhouetted figure, sort of leaning, kind of Assassin's Creed style, looking down, watching the bait walk down the alley some more.
Okay.
And Rat,
yeah.
you can smell both of those blood sources are kind of like pincering in closer. What are y'all doing?
Can I try to sneak up on said person and draw my sword and stick them up and hold
Yeah, I was like,
them
are they
there?
both up there? Because Rat wants to do the same thing.
I mean, it smells like they're all up there now. So I will say, I mean, if you want, you can like hold back and coordinate like a attack to try to get two of them at the same time.
I would say yeah. I would say let's like I jump up, and then if possible, let's like do a
Yeah.
little look and do it at the same time.
All right. So on the one side, you see Rat. You recognize ahead of you the silhouette of the figure that you had encountered on the bridge originally. And Evelyn, you recognize a burlier figure, sort of like hunched over now, very muscly, leaning as well over the edge. So I'm going to need both of you to initially make a dexterity and stealth against these two. Okay. And they are going to roll to see if they hear you, which is going to be that they can't. I'm sorry. Never mind. Ignore that, because you both have the power up that nobody's allowed to even try to notice you. So roll.
All my dice.
Yeah. Roll it.
It's okay. I don't mind succeeding. It's fine. It's fine. They don't want to tempt fate.
Roll instead a dexterity and melee, as this is basically a stealth attack.
Melee.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna say that I'm using my sick ass my bone dagger.
Your bone dagger.
Ooh.
Now, my question to you, Kelly, is I wrote on here somewhere, and I think I wrote it incorrectly because this doesn't make any sense for this specialty. I wrote specialty stick-ups, but then the skill is apparently insight, and I feel like that's fucking wrong.
I feel like this that also doesn't really apply here, because you're not like, that would be like going
I'm
up
not like
behind someone.
robbing them,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, it's just I have to sneak up on them. Okay,
This
fair
is
enough.
specifically stab someone. And Rat, remember to add all your bonuses to
Unless
this.
Evelyn wasn't wanting
Where
to
are my
actually
bonuses?
stab.
No, I want to like get them out of the way.
Oh, I
but
thought you
was
said
like,
pull out your sword and stick them in the back.
No, stick like she described like literally sticking them up, like as far as that's how I interpreted it.
I was gonna fucking stab this fucker in the neck.
I feel like once I get the look from Rat, my situation changes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like if it
killing
was just me and it was just one guy, I'd be like, shh, come with me to the corner. We need to have a chat, and then I would do something. But now we're just like, all right, we taking them out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Cool. You know what I'm gonna do?
Willpower.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, that's better. That is 5 successes.
Jeez.
I had like all the other ones except for the 110 that I got. It was like bad time. Yeah, it was a bad time.
Sarah's like, I can't count all of these.
Hey, you said like make sure you use all your shit, and I'm like, what am I not using? I thought I was using.
You've got a
everything.
specialty in using knives, and
Oh yes, that's
yeah,
it.
and yeah, and the other things we talked about.
Yeah, but I sent you a message, so you need to reply to it.
Oh,
Okay.
I will do that.
Thank you.
But yeah,
No.
go ahead and roll dexterity and melee plus the extra specialty.
Okay. Which is a butt thing that I have here, which I can't find. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's it? Are you just looking at my sheet now?
Please help.
Yeah, so
So-
you're gonna roll. Dex is 4 plus melee
Yeah.
is 3 plus your. So
Yeah.
that'll be 8 dice is what you're rolling.
Okay. So it's just one short.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still, that
Oh,
one can
then I
make all the
can
difference.
use my willpower just to try to fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba, ba.
Did you just sing the How I Met Your Mother theme
No.
song as Rat's theme song?
I'm into it.
Love it.
That's
How we
1, 2,
doing?
3, 4, 5 successes.
All right.
Hey.
Any 10s?
No 10s.
All right.
My rerolls, I only got 1 success on my reroll, so it wasn't even that great.
So we see these two figures crouched over, slowly watching your allies in the alleyway. You hear the everywhere, and these two figures, unnoticeable, pincer attack. Evelyn, you slowly pull out your sword, jam it into their side. the blade goes through their back and out their chest as they scream out. As this scream is happening, Rat, you go up behind yours, just grab them by the neck and slash across their throat. Rat's, yours doesn't even have time to react. The body goes solid, falls off of the roof, and as it's falling, Imogen, you see this corpse kind of get tight, like all of the moisture has been pulled out of it, and fall right in front of you. Evelyn, yours seems to still be mobile, turns around and says, "One of mine for one of yours," and sticks a gun to your chest. And that's where we're going to leave it for tonight.
No!
Because it's getting pretty late.
Not my chest again.
Okay. Housekeeping. Hello. The best and easiest way to support Tabletop Tiddies is to become a patron at patreon.com/tabletop tiddies. Got lots of cool stuff up there. And we shout out to our Patreon producer, Blunderbuss Hornswoggle.
Yeah.
We love to see it.
Love to see it. If you want to check out our merch, you can head to tabletoptiddies.threadless.com. No, I took my mug downstairs during the break. I finished my beverage mug. Definitely check out all of that. We'll see you on Tuesday for Into the Revelia, our D&D campaign. Make sure you're following us on social media at Tabletop Tiddies, and if you tweet using hashtag #TTTiddies, your name might get stolen for an NPC.
We'll steal it like the Feywilds.
Steal it. Yeah.
Interesting.
Our Indiegogo shout out today goes to John Mosey. Thank you so much. Your support means the world. And all of this information can be found on our website, which is www.tabletoptiddies.com. And every time I'm saying titties, it's with double D's.
Yeah. Ow. All right. Are we done then?
And please don't. No. And we are doing I'm typing to get the link as this happens. Right now we're doing an audience feedback survey, so make sure to check that out. It is anonymous, so you can be as mean as you would like to be about our show. Oh, you've already gotten the link. That's fine. I'll just go die.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you for coming, Sarah.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Sarah.
I mean, Sarah will also
please.
be back next week.
But also, as a special guest, it is your time to plug anything that you would like to plug.
Oh my goodness. Well, you can find me at Sara Mayfield Official on Instagram, Twitter, Sara Mayfield. Check out my Indiegogo that I just launched for The Girl Next Door, and that is linked on all of my socials. Also, check out Carefree RPG. We're about to launch a Curse of Strahd campaign, where I'm playing a camp counselor, Eric Cochra, who kills it and is so awkward. So check that out if you got time.
Yeah.
Curse of Strahd, I will definitely listen. I'm very intrigued.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's spook.
Spook.
All right. Now, if we're done,
All right.
I'm gonna send.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send all you lovely viewers to go check out Dork Tales because they're awesome.
We love Dark Tales.
Bye.
Bye.